Well, I wonder what the fuck is going on here. See flashing lights up ahead. That's gotta be good. I wonder what happened. God damn. Destroyed that shit. He'd like so much goddamn destroyed. He done butt rammed the other guy. He take his car and he butt rammed the other guy. he say to him, he goes, "Das boop." That was dumb. Well, I still am missing my fairing on the right side here. I went ahead and put an order in for some actual good fairings through Monster Fairings. I'm excited. I told him I was gonna do a review on them and an install and stuff like that, so that'll be fucking awesome. I got some like really nice ones coming. They're like white and red, basically the same colors that I have on right now, except they're really good quality fairings from what I'm understanding. From what I've been told, Monster Fairing has like better than OEM quality almost. So I'm interested to see how they turn out. But it's basically like white, certain areas with red accents. It's supposed to look real nice.
Check-in would be that Thursday night. Check out Monday.
It's a pretty sweet little Camaro right there. I just got out the phone off the horn with my buddy Chase. He goes by Reed Spacer on the internet. He's the one that rides the Z1000 and does all those fucking wheelies and shit. Basically right now we're trying to find a house for the Atlanta meetup. And so we can go, because we're not gonna rent the hotel. We don't want to rent the hotel. We're gonna rent a house for a couple days and basically party out, get shitty and fuck shit up and grill and have a whole bunch of fun. So we've been trying to find a house to rent so we can go up to the Atlanta meetup and, you know, this, that, and the other. So yeah, that's what he just got off the phone with me. He's also asking to borrow my GoPro for Atlanta because I've got 2 GoPros. He wants to borrow one of them so he can do a video while we're doing videos and stuff. So we'll both have video footage, which will be fucking awesome. Dude, because first of all, I think Chase is probably the funniest motherfucker that I know, like in person, you know? I think he would have awesome videos. I'm trying to get him to commit to the whole motovlogging thing, because I think he'd be better than me easily. I'm not saying that I'm the best or anything, but you know, like I've been in it now I've been doing it since January of 2014, motovlogging. And I feel like with just like minor stuff, like some minor investments in time and figuring out how to edit, his shit would be way like insanely better than my shit right off the bat. I think he's funny as fuck, and he has the potential to be like one of the funniest motovloggers ever. It's just knowing this guy, all right? He's the one that I went up to the Atlanta meet last year with, and everyone thought he was high. I'm excited to go back up to the Atlanta meet. There's a lot of people checked in on the Facebook event. There's like 500 people who say they are going on Facebook, so that you can usually mean half of that. So right now we're at 250 bikes. I'm assuming, I mean, you know, if it was 500 bikes, that'd be insane. The Atlanta meet last year was a fucking blasty blast, and that was the first time that I really got to meet all the other moto vloggers. You know, it went from like, I was basically a nobody that had just kind of randomly blown up a little bit. I didn't know Chase, I didn't know Jake, anything like that. I only talked to him for like a little bit on the internet. I'd only talked to them for like a little bit. I didn't know them personally or anything like that until the Atlanta meetup. And then after that, it was like fucking hook, line, and sinker, dude. We were all best friends. Bestie friends. Best of friends. Hello, my name is Dan, and we are the best of friends. So I'm excited to get back and see all my homeboys. You know, in Texas was completely different than the Atlanta meetup because I'd already known everybody. So it was just like catching up type of deal is what it felt like. And that was pretty awesome. I like that a lot. It seriously are like we're all a bunch of friends, dude. It's like we all know each other. And it's kind of the point where basically I want to move to Texas just to hang out with Jake more regularly. And I think that's probably what I'll do in a year or so. Another question I've been getting a lot lately, I figured I've been answering a lot of questions, is am I still planning to do the cross-country meet type of deal? Because, like, you know, instead of me holding a meet, I'd rather just drive around the US and kind of get that shit out of my life. Because that seems like it'd be a lot of fun, but something I'd only really want to do once or twice in my life. And yeah, I still plan on doing it. Unfortunately, with how much money I've had to spend to get in this new house since my ex and I broke up, it's not looking like I'll be able to do it this year. I mean, I'm already going to be spending dope amounts of dollars on fucking Cali and Atlanta and Texas. And I had to pay like basically 3 months rent in advance to get this fucking house. And it was it was expensive. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this year, if I'm going to be able to afford it this year, because it's going to cost like a couple of grand for me to do it. And I'll get more into that at a later date, but I definitely still plan on doing it, maybe just not this year. So that's still on the list of things to do on my agenda. Check this shit out. Sorry, I don't want to be on your bike anymore. It just flew off while I was riding down the interstate. Goodbye. I'm sure it looks like I'm a fucking squid and looks like a wreck because my handlebars are torn up and that's fucked up and my radiator's dented. God, I look like such a bitch when honestly, I'm only slightly less of a bitch. Oh, look at my own Do It With Dan lanyard. Thanks for those in the description. I don't know why I do this to myself. Every time I eat way too much food. Dude, my workout wasn't shit. God, it was terrible. Because my shoulder's all fucked up. Still, I must have fallen on my shoulder pretty hard the other day. Because this shit is not okay. Dude, it feels so good to be having my mohawk back. My Hulk. If you guys watched my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Alright. Well, I will continue. Since you're being a dumb bitch. I'm gonna like throw up, I swear to God. Right now I'm wearing my, I finally got my fucking 998cc t-shirts in. Yeah, my 998cc t-shirts, it's like, so even though it's a CBR 1000, implying that it's 1000 cc's, it's really only 998 cc's. I'm not really sure why companies do that. I think it's because of like Japanese import regulations or something. Also, I could just be making that shit up. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Like half the time too, like it's not even just this. Like 90% of the time I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, I finally got my 998cc t-shirt in. I ordered 2 of them. I have to order my own t-shirts, by the way, guys, so there's that. I also have one for the Kawasaki 636 because I know a lot of you guys fucking like that. Those are 636 cc's. And I feel like all my Kawasaki guys are gonna like that. So I'm excited to go to the ATL meetup and see you guys and hang out with the fucking dickheads up there. You know, one thing that I've always wanted to be, like I've always wanted to be a cowboy. I know that's random, but it's true. Like I've always wanted to be a cowboy. I mean, like not Steers and Queers cowboy, or like, you know, not a Blazing Saddles cowboy either, you know. That's just racist. But I've always wanted to be like a cowboy, and not the fucking type of cowboy who's sitting in, you know, you remember that video of like the fuckboy and wearing the cowboy hat and boots and shit in the back of a car drinking Coors Light? It's like, tiptoeing in my Jordans, fuck that, I'm a cowboy, I'm tiptoeing in my fucking Timberlands or whatever the fucking tool says. Not a cowboy like that. I fucking wrestle Steers and Queers all day long type of cowboy, not like that. I mean like fucking shoot 'em up, 6-shooter, fucking single action revolver, fuck you, cowboy. Badass. I'm not really so much as touching cows or nothing like that, but you know. On top of that, you know what else I've always wanted to be, dude? I've always wanted to be a fucking gangster. Like, you know, like, yeah, like a mobster type of gangster too would be kind of cool, but I mean like a fucking thug gangster. I always thought that'd be badass as fuck. You guys remember that video game that came out like 10, 15 years ago? 50 Cent, Bulletproof? Where basically 50 Cent just goes around killing a bunch of other people and it's justified because they're like a rival gang or something. And then the sequel to 50 Cent Bulletproof, which is 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, where 50 Cent is now a savior, a godsend if you will, where he goes over to Sandland and fucking kills terrorists over a crystal skull while performing for the troops. Like that type of fucking gangster. Like, don't step on my shoes or I'll fucking shoot your whole fucking family, you know? You took my shit, now I'm gonna murder your whole clique type of deal. I always thought that'd be kind of cool. But I'm too much of a bitch. I don't think I could kill anybody unless I like really had to. Like I'd never want to end someone's life over some bullshit. But it would be cool to be a fucking gangster. I got shot 7 times in the face. I don't know why 50 Cent sounds like Mike Tyson in my head. I shot 9 times and I walk with a limp.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me.
This school's fucking killing me. This should be my last semester. Once I graduate, what should be after this semester. If I pass all my classes this semester, which God, I hope I fucking do. If I can pass all my fucking classes, I'll graduate after I do my summer classes. And then guess what, motherfuckers? I'll be a free man. I will have literally nothing tying me down to Georgia as of that moment. And I can go do whatever I want. I can move wherever the fuck I want. And Texas keeps coming to mind. I think Texas would be fucking cool. Only Steers and Queers come from Texas, and you don't much look like a bull to me. And the only reason, seriously, the only reason I want to move to Texas is so I can, so basically so Jake and I can do a bunch of videos together. That's really it. Like, I just want to do hood rat shit with Jake. and hopefully just run amok amongst the motovlogger community. I'm sure that would create a little bit of a drama. I'm sure somehow that would create some drama. Dude, there's so much, speaking of fucking drama, there's so much drama going right now between some of my favorite YouTubers. Oh, dude, it's glorious. So like one of my favorite YouTubers, especially recently, has been H3 Productions. You know, Ethan and Hilya, is that how you pronounce her fucking name? I can never get it right. But he's been like one of my favorite YouTubers for the longest, for like, you know, since I started watching his shit. He's funny as hell. He's got hilarious content. You know, he makes these videos where he's, you know, it's like a reaction channel, I guess. I guess you could call it a reaction channel. At this point, I think it's a reaction channel. He's been doing a lot of call-outs lately. He's been calling out a lot of YouTubers lately. Like, he fucking, SoFlo Antonio was like his first bitch. And, you know, he calls out a lot of these prank channels. He's Prank Invasion and fucking, all these prank channels, dude. Because they're all, I mean, like, everyone knows they're fake as fuck. God, prank channels are such shitty channels usually. Calm down, bro. It's a prank. I only shot your wife in the face. It's a prank, dude. It's a fucking prank, bro. What are you doing? It's a prank. Ah, let's go masturbate in public. Ah, it's a prank, dude. What are you doing? Why are you arresting me? No, it's a prank. Bro, it's a prank. Those are fucking cancer of YouTube, like prank channels like that. And then you got like fucking, then you got the best ones that are set up, like Prank Invasion's old videos and shit like that, which they all got removed. So after all his videos got removed, he started uploading on like a new channel, and they were cancer times 2. Obviously, just like, it's just stupid obvious that they're fake, you know? Like what the fuck, man? Fuck off. And that's why I kind of glorified H3H3s, because he did a really good job of calling those people out and calling their bullshit. Like, hey, fuck you guys, stop with your shitty channel. You guys are absolute pieces of shit, basically, like making fake content and acting like it's real. And so he did a really good job of calling out channels like that. And it got to the point where he was calling out like a lot of like big name channels and doing a good job of bringing them, kind of putting them in their place, you know? People started realizing like, hey, these people are absolute shit, you know? And then recently he called out another channel by the name of Leafy is Here. I've been watching Leafy a little bit lately too, and he's you know, new. He's a young kid who's kind of blown up randomly as well. Basically, he just uploads video game footage while he's talking over the video game footage, saying like, you know, making fun of people in his videos who are kind of cringy videos. You know, he's making fun of these videos that are just like so cringy, where basically like they hurt to watch. You're like, ah, God, dude. And it's all fun and games. You know, if that's the type of content you put out, I guess, you know, whatever. I watch some of his shit and I laugh a lot, so I'm not really like, I'm not saying like I hate his channel or nothing like that. You know, I watch some of his shit and I like some of his shit. He hasn't really made a video that I dislike. Well, anyway, H3H3 called him out for making fun of a kid who has autism or something along those lines. And now now Leafy has come out and screenshotted some text messages showing that H3H3 was talking shit about another YouTuber, like behind his back or something along those lines. I don't really know their relationship, you know, like Leafy said something along the lines of like, hey, you know, links to all these videos are in the description too, by the way. But basically something along the lines of like, I wish this other dude's channel would die out, talking shit behind his back kind of deal. And now I'm just kind of sitting back and watching the drama, dude. It's like fucking reality TV. And part of me, a big part of me, is like, this is all a fucking conspiracy, dude. A big part of me is like, all this shit is fake and set up. Like, they're doing this for the views. They're all in it together. They're all pieces of shit, you know? Like, it doesn't matter. I'll still watch them. I think H3H3 is funny as fuck. I think Leafy is funny as fuck. Although I don't know Pyro. I haven't really watched his channel that much. In defense of everyone that makes videos talking shit about other people, once that shit goes on the internet, dude, it's free game. You can pull as many punches as you want. Thankfully, I don't think I've been called out really personally, except for once by another motovlogger, and me and him squashed that beef pretty hard. Like, I've been thankfully to avoid most of the YouTube Dramamine. There's only one motovlogger that I have beef with, and nobody gives a shit about him, so it works out really well. And when I say I have beef, you know, he said some shit to me, or some shit about me, you know, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, this guy could literally come over to my house and suck my dick, and I'd still not like him, type of deal. That's the type of shit he said. And for the sake of keeping a clean nose, I'm not gonna drop names on who that is. But trust me, it's nobody that you watch. Like all the big dudes like Jake and fucking C2 Dubs and Moto, like me and 6'4" Honda, we're all cool. Like we're all like besties, right? There's not a real moto vlogger that I have any beef with. And this dude's not even really that big. I think he's under 100K easily. Actually, yeah, he's definitely under 100K. But he said some shit that I didn't agree with, like about me personally. So he can suck a fat dick and die. Basically, I don't care. And that's the end of that. But thankfully, I've been able to avoid most of the whole YouTube drama. And I guess it's just like this time of the year, like spring. It seems like that's when everyone gets on the internet and everyone's all fucking horny and randy and like fuck you kid, no fuck you kid, and it creates for some really good basically reality TV. Oh, and response videos. I fucking love response videos, dude. Fucking response videos are usually just golden. Like, two big name people going back and forth and talking shit about each other. Like, who has the best shit talking abilities usually wins those. Like, who has the most dirt on someone else. Those are awesome. So I can't wait to watch more of the whole fucking H3 versus Leafy versus Pyro fucking drama to show up. And that's only because I like them all. Like, it's like a battle between people that I like. Like, if 6'4", Jake the Garden Snake, and fucking Snowcat all started like a big fist fight, dude, that'd be 10 out of 10 gold. I would watch that shit all day long. A lot of people are surprised that I watch other moto vloggers besides, okay, that's fine, just pull out, whatever. A lot of people are surprised that I watch other people besides moto vloggers. Like, there's no other thing on YouTube besides moto vlogging, and for some there isn't. Like, moto vlogging is kind of like I guess my niche, but dude, I love my gaming channel videos and stuff like that. Like, I like focusing on more than just my motorcycle stuff. Oh, I thought he might have been a cop, but he is not. Like, who else do I really like right now? iDubbbz TV, dude, he's my fucking favorite YouTuber right now. He's like a 10 out of 10 above the rest right now, just because he's so fucking funny. Also, I'm going to do Muscle vs. Tuners challenge, the bad habits, the 5 bad habits of driving. I'm thinking about doing it on my motorcycle and doing it in my car, so I can call out motovloggers and car video people. But I don't really know anybody on the tubes. It's all about the cars. So I'll have to find other people who drive the cars so I can call out some people. Maybe I'll just have motovloggers do it in their cars. I don't know. Like, while motovlogging is like my main thing, I like other things on my channel. Like, I don't like just motovlogs. I like to put just like other regular videos on my YouTube channels. Like, if anybody wants to call me out on something, go for it. Let's fight.